Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I have lines about motivations and the implication which are staggering. I'm going to tell you about the implication. The first point that I'm going to tell you that we're offered a snack for participating in the study. The two choices were chocolate cake or a bowl of fruit salad, guilty pleasure or healthy treat. Here's the kicker. Students asked to memorize the 7-digit number were nearly twice as likely to choose cake. This tiny extra cognitive load was just enough to prevent a prudent choice. The implications are staggering. The more we use our mind, the less minding power we have. Willpower is like a fast twitch muscle that gets tired and needs rest. It's incredibly powerful, but it has no endurance. As Kathleen Bose put it in Prevention magazine in 2009, willpower is like gas in your car. When you resist something tempting, you use someone up. The more you resist, the emptier your rank gets until you run out of gas. In fact, a measly 5 extra digits is all it makes to drain our willpower dry. While decisions tape our willpower, food we eat is also a key player in our level of willpower. The first, the first point, which is very important to discuss right here, that what kind of food we are taking, the food which can be eaten, the food which can be swallowed, the food which can be taken as to put our breath living. But the most important food that is very necessary and very significant to take is all about the food for thought. The brain makes up 1/50th of our body mass, but consumes a staggering 1/5th of the calories we burn for energy. If your brain were a car in terms of gas millionaires, it would be a Hummer. But most of our conscious activity is happening in our prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain responsible for focus, handling short term memory, solving problems, and moderating impulse control. It's at the heart of what makes us human and the center for our executive control and willpower. Here's an interesting fact: the last in, first out theory is very much at work inside our head. The most recent parts of our brain to develop are the first to suffer if there is a shortage of resources. Older, more developed areas of the brain, such as those that regulate breathing and our nervous responses, get first helpings from our bloodstream and are virtually unaffected if we decide to skip a meal. The prefrontal cortex, on the other hand, frees the impact. Unfortunately, being relatively young in terms of human development, it's the runt of the litter come the feeding time. Advanced research shows us why this matter. A 2007 article in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology detailed 9 separate studies on the impact of nutrition and willpower. Thank you very much. That was the end of my lecture, which is based on the food for thought.